What is ocean acidification? Ocean acidification is the drop in pH levels of oceans. Ocean acidification is caused by high CO2 levels in the air. This affects all of the world's oceans, including waterways and canals. Within 200 years, the ocean's acidity has increased 30%. The ocean turning more acidic has already affected numerous species of marine animals. As of now, the pH level of the water is 8.1, but if we don't change our human ways, it could drop to 7.8. Sadly, this can potentially harm all of marine life, especially life with exoskeletons and shells. This event affects much more than just the ocean water.
Ocean acidification is caused by the absorption of carbon dioxide into the seawater. In the water, carbon dioxide and seawater react to make carbonic acid. After breaking down, carbonic acid creates bicarbonate and hydrogen ions. The rise in hydrogen ions lowers the pH of the water, making it more acidic. The ocean absorbs about 30% of the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The carbon dioxide in the atmosphere was slowly going up for the past 10,000 years until the Industrial Revolution in the 1700s. This requires the use of fossil fuels, making the ocean absorb more carbon dioxide. This results in a lower pH level in the water, meaning it is more acidic. A few main causes of ocean acidification is burning fossil fuels and industrial activities. Both of these release excess greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, making the water more acidic. Another cause is deforestation. Trees absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and cutting them down leaves extra of this gas. Lastly, cement production releases carbon dioxide as a byproduct during the process. The last time the ocean acidification was like this was 14 to 17 million years ago. During this time, the climate was only several degrees warmer, but resulted in many species becoming endangered or extinct.
Ocean acidification has extreme effects on the ocean and the life it contains. If the pH of the water goes down, it becomes more acidic and therefore affects marine life and their ecosystems. This chemical reaction changes proteins and forces the marine life to adapt by changing their metabolism and immune response. The more carbon dissolved in the ocean, the more carbonic acid is made. Most shells and skeletons are made from calcium carbonate, which carbonic acid destroys. A variety of animals have these skeletons, including corals, clams, starfish, and oysters. Organisms facing this challenge are using more energy to regulate their body fluids and also begin to dissolve their shell to compensate, on top of the carbonate dissolving their shells. Larvae are being heavily affected as well. While larvae are developing in the high acid water, their ability to reach adulthood is made very hard. Coral reefs are being affected in a very similar way. Their ability to grow is being held back because they can't produce more calcium carbonate. The loss of coral reefs creates a huge problem for the marine ecosystem. A quarter of all marine species relies on the reefs for food and protection. This problem will create a decline in tons of organisms' populations and eventually affect humans. Coral reefs provide us food, protect shorelines, and bring in tourists that help support businesses. At the rate ocean acidification is happening, these marine organisms cannot adapt fast enough to keep their protection. The ecosystem will be immensely affected and eventually lead to many species extinction.
To solve this world-ending problem, all operations of extracting and transporting fossil fuels need to be stopped. This isn't as simple as it sounds because we need to burn fossil fuels to power big cities like New York and LA. In place of fossil fuels, we could use clean energy like solar panels or windmills, but they are not nearly as powerful as fossil fuels. But if numerous countries only use clean energy everywhere, then the Earth will be able to heal itself a little. There are some other ways, like reducing the amount of waste and plastics we use, or trying to reduce our carbon footprint, like riding a bike instead of driving a car. Even if we use all these methods, it takes everyone in the world, which we know would never happen. We might not be able to completely solve this problem, but your actions are beneficial.